All right. So my name is Safwan, and I am the VP Student Life for the ISA, and I'll be today's host. Welcome all to the first ever annual New Student Orientation by the ISA. Before we begin, we would like to first proceed with the Land Treaty Acknowledgement. I'd like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory, a traditional meeting grounds, gathering place, and traveling route to the Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Métis, Dene, and Nakota Sioux. We acknowledge all the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit whose footsteps have marked these lands for centuries. I will now pass it on to the president of the ISA, Jampreet.
Thank you, Safwan, for that kind introduction. So let's start with the introduction. So I'm Chanpreet Singh. I'm the president of ISA for this year. I'm a third-year computer engineering student at U of A, and my home city is Dubai. Moving from there, I'm going to give you all a quick introduction of ISA, which we call ISA 101. Starting with that, ISA is your representative on campus. If you are an international graduate or undergraduate student, you are a member of ISA, and we are your representatives at the University of Alberta. The ISA is fully student-run. It was first founded in 1961 and then revived back in 2020. ISA's entire membership is 9,000 plus graduate and undergraduate international students, making it one of the largest student association on all 5 campuses at the U of A. This is a quick overall our organizational chart. There's a council, there is a board, there are departments. So there are so many opportunities for you all to get engaged, take positions in ISA, and volunteer for us. Moving forward, I would like to quickly take you over our website, because that is one of the most student-centric and really handy tool that you will always have at your hands at the U of A. Make sure you go on our website, isa.ualberta.ca, and you can go into student services section and see different pages, a lot of information on different issues. You know, if you're having your landlord issues, tenant issues, or any other kind of issues, if it's a legal matter, a financial matter, academic issues, you can always come here on our website and check out the resources that we have for you all. Moving forward, for new students like you all, first of all, I would say congratulations at being admitted at U of A, and we are excited to welcome you all on our campus. ISA have prepared a couple of resources for you all, like pre-arrival and post-arrival checklists. There's a welcome guide on our website, specially created for you all to help you out with your SIM cards, your bank accounts, and all the information that you need about campus or Edmonton City. Apart from that, there are even few new student WhatsApp groups. The links can be found on our website, and we would love to have you all over there, and it's a quick place to get your questions answered. Moving forward, this year, we have a ISA branded merch for you all. So if you go on our website in the store section, you can buy a U of A branded merch from the ISA. And just to let you all know, this is the cheapest U of A branded merch that you folks can have. So feel free to place your order. You can pick it up from campus. You can even order it and we can ship it at your home country. Moving forward, I would like to let you all know about a free fee proposal that ISA is proposing this year. We have a small video for you all, so I'm going to play this video.
Hello, U of A international student. Do you know anything about ISAF? Don't worry, I can help you with it. ISAF stands for International Students Association Fee. As your representative, your ISA is preparing a fee proposal to better support you all. This fee will provide you with affordable food stalls or lunch on campus. No more food insecurity. This fee will provide professional development and mental health workshops. Now you will be better prepared to get jobs. This fee will provide you with iCard to get discounts, which will help you to save money. This fee will provide regional groups with funds to do cultural events. services to welcome new students along with welcome booklet to give you information that you need.
This welcome booklet is amazing. It has everything that I need.
FEE will provide financial aid, such as awards, prizes and funding. ISA will be able to help you out. FEE will support ISA operations and provide International Students Hub on campus. Relax in ISA Hub between classes. Not to forget, FEE will provide around the year, parties, events and fun. Trips to Banff, Alberta Beach, etc. Do you have these questions? All this only for $6 per semester. The fee will be voted by international students this March. After that, international students will vote in 3 years to renew the fee.
Hey Jake, I voted yes for the fee, but now I have changed my mind.
You can opt out any semester, if you don't want to pay the fee. Fill out our 2-minute survey to help us improve our proposal. For more information, go to ISA website.
All right, so that was a really short video on ISAF. You all will get to vote on this March or in this Feb if you're graduate or undergraduate international students at the U of A. We need your help over here. So I have a link on my screen for a quick 2-minute survey. So we'll wait for 30 seconds. So you all could go on isa.ualberta.ca/survey and fill out a really quick survey and really help us in improving our proposal. So we are able to bring something to a vote that enjoy your confidence at the end of the day. So let's wait for 30 seconds and I'll give you time to just go on the website and fill out the really quick survey. While we're waiting for that, for the rest of the day, we have a lot of things planned for you. We have some online games planned for you. Then there are 3 sessions on university academics, social life, and working as a student. So I would highly encourage you all to stay over here all the way till the end of the program today. We will just go to the next slide because I don't want to take a lot of your time. And please fill out a survey. That would be a great help from you all. All right, so plans for this year. This is one of my favorite topics. For this year, the ISA is starting a benefit card for you all. So within a month or 2, we will launch a benefit card known as iCard that will give you discounts all over Edmonton. And as you all are ISA members, all these things are basically free for you all. There would be a food stall program, which we would be starting later this semester. And the food stall program would help you get affordable lunch on campus. There would be an international students career fair somewhere in the winter semester or in the end of the fall semester for you all. We're even working on creating an international students hub in Hub Mall for you all to meet with your ISA, interact, and just chill out in between your lectures. Of course, there would be parties and all the events and everything going on around the year for you all. Moving forward, how do you reach out to ISA? And when do you need to reach out to the International Students Association? So whenever you're facing a university difficulty, you're having an issue with a professor or an admin staff, any issue related to the university policies or procedures, where you feel that, you have gone to your advisor, you have gone to your professors and everyone, and still they're not able to help you out, that is where you can reach out to ISA. And, we can reach out to your professor and we can mediate and we can help resolving your issues. We can help resolving your problems. To reach out to us, you can reach out to our general email ID, isa.general@ualberta.ca, or you can go to our website /contact us page. You can find email IDs of all the vice presidents of ISA, whom to reach out in ISA for which kind of issue. And we even have an anonymous feedback form known as ISA Listens, which you can fill out and let us know how things are going on for you all. And if there is any issue, how we could all, better support you all. Moving forward, if you want, you can come and meet us. So later this semester, we will be starting our office space in Telus Center, room number 137, and in the Hub Mall 209. And we would let you know with the mass email when they start. You can always come around, hang around, let us know how things are going on, and wherever we could help you out. Moving forward, in terms of staying connected with ISA. So there are a lot of things that keep on going. You all are ISA members. There are a lot of benefits and perks for you all to take, to just make use of. But you won't be able to utilize all these things if you're simply not connected with ISA. And that is why follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter accounts. You can go on our website, /stay connected. You can see all the links and everything over there. And most importantly, every month in the first or second week, we send a newsletter. So this is the newsletter that you will be getting in the first week of September. So make sure you're up to date with the newsletter. You know when the iCard is launched, from where to get your sticker, what are the discounts you get, and all those kind of things. All right, with that, it comes to an end for me. And feel free to reach out to me if you ever need my assistance or anybody else's assistance in ISA. You know our general ID, but you can always reach out to isa.president@ualberta.ca. And I wish you best of luck for your very first semester at the University of Alberta. And I give it back to our host and our VP Student Life, Safwan.
Thank you, Mr. President. So the vice presidents of the ISA, please quickly introduce yourselves. And in the end, I will take the stage back. One by one.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hari. I'm the co-vice president of academic affairs at ISA, and Emily is my co-VP. She could not be here, and I'm a second-year graduate student at the Faculty of Engineering. I'm originally from India, and nice to meet you all. Have a good first semester.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Mohit, and I'm the Vice President Communication. I'm currently in my 4th year studying computing science and business, and my work in my portfolio is related to communication. So you can reach out to me about anything related to ISA and communication. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nikita Adekar. I'm in my 4th year computing science and business. I'm Vice President Student Life, Safwan's co. And yeah, nice to meet you all and hope you have a wonderful semester, year, and university life.
Hi, everyone. My name is Warren. I use he, him pronoun. I am one of the vice president internals at the ISA. My co, unfortunately, is currently in Toronto. Her name is Medina. We're both in engineering. I am currently in my 4th year of mechanical engineering, and she's in her 4th year of chemical engineering. With us, unfortunately, today, we weren't able to have the other board members. We have Gurbani, our VP External. We have Sanhita and Rose, who are a VP Grad Affairs. And then we also have Deer, who's our VP Finance. With that, I'll pass it back to Safwan.
All right, so thank you a lot, VPs. With that being said, if you see any of the ISA members around campus, just talk to us. It can be about anything from how your day is to some major problem that you're facing and you're not sure what to do. We are here for you. We can also find us at multiple events dotted around the year, and you can find those at our website at isa.ualberta.ca. So pop by and give us a holler. So right now we will go into a breakout session for just a bit of time, and I would like you guys, to get to know each other. It's just so that, it's not just us that you're meeting, you're also meeting some new people. We're gonna break you guys into different breakout rooms. It'll be for 10 minutes. It'll be randomized. And while you guys are there, please try and ponder this question. And that is, if you have $8,000 as a group, what would you do with it? Right. It's only 1,000, so it's not much. So while you're in the breakout sessions, have a crack at it. I will do so right now. We noticed that there has been some technical difficulties. We will fix them shortly. Hi guys. We do know that there are still some technical difficulties. We're getting to it as fast as possible, and please stick around. Is everyone slowly coming back? Is that what's happening? Nice, nice. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you guys had fun in your breakup rooms. I know that there were some technical difficulties. Um, Hopefully moving forward, we won't have as much of those. I hope you understand. I mean, it is online. Zoom can be a little wacky. Um, what's going to happen for the next 10 minutes is that we'll be recreating rooms. So then you guys would be randomized again. Hopefully, you guys don't get matched up with the same people. And then basically go back into the room, introduce yourself to each other, have fun, right? Make new friends. That's what this is for. And this time, I want you guys to ask each other, if you had one place to live for the rest of your life, which country? I mean, country, I guess. Let's make it country. Which country would it be?
All right, folks. If there's anything that's happening on your end, please let us know. So we're trying to figure out those difficult times as usual. We all know how everything when it's online, it's happening like that. So let's just try to move forward with whatever is happening. So always just chat with us if there's anything that we can help with. We're trying to figure out what's happening on our end, but just keep chatting with us. We'll try to figure out how we can help you there, and hope you're just enjoying your time. Hi, folks. I've seen you. You're all in this still in this main room, I was just wondering if you were trying to join a breakout room or something. If so, just let us know. We have very interesting stuff happening after this. This is just like a small icebreaker so that you can all just do something fun, I guess. But yeah, we have one more activity for all of you. And then what we'll do after this is another small, I guess, small icebreaker. But that one will be more interactive. So yeah. Hello, hello. For people who are still in this main room, I'm not sure why, but there are some people who weren't maybe assigned for like a breakout rooms. I understand that we have like over 200 people right now in this Zoom session. This is why it's very interesting to have everything virtual right now. But I hope that you're still gaining a few things out of this. So right after that, we'll be having a few more interesting things, I guess, to do. But the next thing that we'll do within the next 5 minutes is a bit more interactive. Once everyone's comes back from their breakout rooms, then we'll start that activity. But yeah, hang tight with us. We are just figuring out some stuff, and we have some prizes for you. So stick around. Please don't leave yet. We'll have like a door prize at the end. So stick around, and you might get a chance to just win anything from a very small gift card, maybe, to some jackets. Who knows? Just stick around. Thank you. How are folks doing? What I'll let everyone do actually is let each other chat with each other, and then just you can just mention anything. Oh, my bad. I will do one more thing. Here, there you go. So now you can all chat with everyone. So you should be able to just tell us how was your experience within the breakout rooms. There's now 200 of us in this main room, 226 people in this main room. So just let us know, how do you feel about some of the discussions? 1,000, I know when I first did that activity with the ISA, we had a lot of interesting things that they could do. Some people were traveling, some people were just thinking of like going on the road trip. So there's a lot of very interesting experiences that you could have with this. But anyways, hope you had fun. If there's anything that pops out all the time, please just chat with us and let us know what's up with you. Now I'll just change. Can anyone hear me? Just if you can't hear me, just message me right now. I'll just change that right now and see. Loud and clear. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And let's start with the new activity that I have for you, which will take about 3 minutes. As I said, we have over 200 people with us right now. So one thing that I'll do right now is allow all of you to annotate on my screen. Oh, my bad. So let us know, where are you from? Where is everyone joining us from right now? We have the world map right now. And once you can just put a star, you will see it's very easy to like just add a stamp on the thing. So just add a star and just let us know where you are right now. It's very interesting to see where people are from. So right now I'm seeing India, I'm seeing Indonesia, Canada. Oh, beautiful. I see people are joining us from Iran. Lots of Canada, lots of, I guess a lot of you are currently in Edmonton. And what we'll do is we'll actually tell you to, we'll give you like a few seconds to say where you currently are. And after that, we'll tell you, just mark on the map, what is home for you? Where do you call home? So which country are you from? Oh my God, there's so many arrows on the screen. But I see a lot of India. Oh, hey, friends from Mexico. Nice, nice. Oh my God, there are people just putting annotation everywhere, but that's very funny to see. Hope you're not just messing around here. I'm just gonna erase all the small. Okay, I see a lot of India. Okay, from India, Malaysia, Mexico. That's good, that's good. This is very nice to see. Okay, So what we'll do now, we will try to change all of this. Oh my God, the amount of chat that popped in is crazy. So what I'll do here is just host and co-host. I will clear my screen for everyone now. And the next thing that we will do for everyone is we will go according to continents. I think that way we will be able to know how many people are joining us from which continent. I see Pacific Ocean. Wow. There are some people from the Pacific Oceans. I love that. So I'll just clear all the drawings right now. And what we'll do is we actually will start with, oh, my bad. Let's try that again. So this, we'll start with the African map. How many people are currently from Africa? What we'll do is keep admitting everyone, and then we will clear all the annotations and go again. Clear all drawings and go again. Sorry, my bad, I changed that again. It's easier if you put a star. It's much better to just like see where people are from. Nigeria, Egypt. Oh, Kenya, nice. We have our VP Finance who's actually from Kenya. And then we have lots of Egypt. And I'll actually invite the VP Finance to just show himself on the camera. Hopefully you can see both the screen and then VP Finance dear as well.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Vice President Finance of the ISA. If you're currently in Edmonton, the weather is so beautiful, so enjoy the weather. And if you're away, I hope you're all excited for the classes. So welcome, ISA is here for you. And I'll hand it over back to Warren. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thanks a lot. Now we're seeing that most people are actually from Nigeria, Egypt, and then if I'm not mistaken, I see, is this Dakar? Maybe, I think so, yeah. And then Ivory Coast, mes amis de la Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah. I also speak French, by the way. I forgot to say that I'm from Mauritius. French is my first language. But let's just keep going. Next one we will do, let's just clear all. And then we will keep going with the interactive portion. Let's see people from Asia. Let's see if we can get Asia here. Oh, no, that's just Nepal. My bad. Can I get Asia here? It should be, oh, there we go. Map of Asia. Let us know, where are you currently from? I know there's a lot of people who said India. Is that big? China? Yeah, I see China. Bangkok? Wow. I see Abu Dhabi. Nice. I actually have quite a few friends in Abu Dhabi, Iran. Oh, Japan. Wow, nice. Love that. Oh, I have friends from Korea. Nice. 안녕하세요. Nice. And I also see Vietnam, Kuala Lumpur. Wow, there's everyone from all over Asia. We love that. Okay. Yeah, also I forgot to mention Vice President's student life is from Malaysia. Thanks a lot for sharing. We'll clear the screen again and then we'll keep going back to the world map. We'll let everyone know how these things work and then we'll start onto our main topic, I guess, for today after that. So let's keep going now to maps of, actually, I'm very curious. How many people are currently in Canada? Just let us know where you are currently, and then we will see. Are there any people? Oh, Edmonton. Wow. Okay. Lots of people in Edmonton, BC. Oh, people are joining us from Vancouver. Nice. That's very nice to see. Nunavut. Okay. People from the States. People from Saskatchewan. Nice. And then Ontario, Ottawa. Wow. Okay. It's good to see. The States. Okay, very glad that people are joining us from all over the place. So we did the Americas. I guess let's see our friends from Mexico and people who said they were from the Pacific Ocean. I'm very curious to see that. So let's see. Actually, let's start with our friends from Europe. I'm not too sure if there are any of them right now here, but we'll just see that really quickly. If there are no people from Europe, that's totally fine. but if there are, let's see them. Okay. Oh, wow. We have one person from Madrid, from Spain. Nice. France. Salut les amis. Germany. And I guess it's Guten Tag. London. Nice. We have people from Copenhagen. Okay. Peru. Oh, no, my bad. That's not Peru. That's Russia. I'm like, why am I in Peru when I'm in Russia? My bad. Okay, it's good to see that we have a few folks from Europe. Now we'll just clear it off. And that's the last map that we'll have is the map from the Central Americas. Just wanting to see how many folks are actually in America right now. Hopefully we can do Central America. No, I can't zoom out, unfortunately. I think I can do only Mexico. Like Mexico, Panama. I can't do. Okay, my bad. I'll just let you mark again. We have friends from, okay, Guatemala. Okay. Colombia, nice. Mexico and Honduras. Okay, that's good. Okay, that brings us to the end of this interactive portion. So what I'll do right now is just transition over right into our more important session, which is, let's do advanced. Oh my God, here, basic, and this one. Okay, so I'll share this first presentation here, and I'll clean my screen first so that no one keeps adding anything on that screen. But thanks everyone for joining us in annotating this beautiful world map. Thanks for the heart. I'll just clean that, and then now I'll move back to all the security options. And then we will have our next panel joining us today. So as I said, for a lot of people, I guess I'll actually let VP Student Life, Safwan, just take back this screen from me, and then I guess he'll hand it over to me. Safwan?
All right. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun there. So, and right now the IC has created a lot of tips and tricks, kind of. So if you will, just, sit back, relax, enjoy the little things that we have prepared. And we will have prizes at the end. We will have a little game. So please do stick around if you want to win something from us. And the first one up as a topic is success in academics. So I'll let you guys take over.
Thank you, Safwan. So I'll just start presenting my screen, and then we'll start with all of them here. So I'll clear the annotations. We don't want annotations anymore, and let's just start presenting this. So thank you, VP Student Life Safwan, for introducing. I guess I didn't introduce myself properly earlier. As I said, I'm from Mauritius, and what we'll do here is success in academics. And this was brought forward by the Department of Academic Affairs. So today we have three other lovely people with us, presenting this topic with us. So we have Jessie, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jessie. I am a fourth-year business student studying business, economic, and law. I'm from China. Well, one fun fact about me is that I'm a tarot card reader who can bake.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jessie. Next, we have Anjia with us.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anjia. I studied at the Khan Academy in Mombasa, but I'm originally from Pakistan. And I'm a second-year psychology major. And a fun fact about me is I like anime.
Thanks, Anjia. And then finally, we have Fabrizio.
Hi, my name is Fabrizio. I'm originally from Colombia, and I'm here representing the grad side of things. I'm in my last year of PhD in chemistry. And a fun fact about me, I'm a dancer and I love sports.
Ooh, that's fun. Thanks everyone for introducing yourself. I guess a fun fact about myself, I'm part of the Taekwondo club and I love sports actually, same as Fab. And I'll be presenting the undergrad side of things as a fourth year mechanical engineering co-op student. But let's keep going. I received one of the chats, and in the chat box, we received a question about sharing the presentation. All these presentations, at least personally mine, will be shared with you. But the two other presentations are more of like a show and tell, so it's not a lot of like resources. So we will just put it on our website for after that. So don't worry too much. So let's just get started. So these will be the topics that we'll be discussing today. And I'll just be passing it around to our three lovely people around behind me. And then let's just start with managing your course load. We're all here for our degree, right? So let's just start about talking for what is really the course load like. So Jesse, do you want to start by just telling me, share a bit more about your academic experience as a student at the U of A?
Yeah, for sure. Well, my first 2 years, honestly, it was just about studying because in my first year, my parents want me to study business, so I was preparing to apply for business school. So my first 2 years were really busy just studying. But here goes the first tip for all my new students. If you want to apply for business school, check the business admission website and know what courses you need to get into the business school. Okay, back to my experience. Well, it was actually only about study. So at one time, I realized that I wasn't really enjoying the student life. And it only was until my third year that I realized I actually didn't explore the campus enough. And there are still places that I don't actually know. So I highly recommend students to explore campus because you already pay for it and it's part of your tuition.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thanks, Jesse. Let's see. So undergrad course load up to 5 courses. Any tips about that?
Yeah, I actually have a few tips, I think. But maybe you guys might wonder, like, why is taking 4 or 5 courses so hard for undergrad students? But it is important if you have 3 essays and 3 assignments due in 1 week, or when you have 3 exams in the same week that each exam require you to study for at least 2 days. That's when you get stressful. So that's why taking
Our bad. We testing? Testing. Okay. So what we'll do right now is just we're going back again. My bad, everyone. We had some echo in the background, so we didn't want to continue. But sorry, Jesse, just keep going.
Oh no, it's okay. Well, if you don't really want to take the full course load, which is 5 courses, you also have the option to take courses in the spring or summer. But at the same time, it means like you basically have to stay in Canada or you have to take online classes. But if you don't want to do so, you also, well, something that I can tell you is that on the first day of the class, a professor usually gave out syllabus, which is super important because syllabus has all the required information, important information for you to get ready for the class. It's usually like information from required textbook to the schedule of the exams and assignments. That is just really important for you. So I highly recommend you to read the syllabus as well.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure. And lastly, what would you have done differently if you were to start afresh at the U of A?
That's a really good question. I actually wish I wasn't too scared to talk to professors and go to their office hour because at that time I just thought, oh, I just don't have any questions. Why should I even go to the office hour? But but later I realized actually professors are really nice people and they actually want to connect with you. So I actually wasted so many good chance that I can meet with the professors and connect with the professors. And why is office hour so important? Is because usually after class, professors are like super busy and there are usually a bunch of students who want to ask their questions. And sometimes the professors just have to leave for the next class. So it's like not easy to directly talk to the professor one-on-one.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but like the office hour is just a perfect chance for you to have a quiet and private environment to talk to the professor one-on-one. So I highly recommend you guys also connect with the professor, go to their office hour. If you actually want to apply for graduate school, that is super important.
Yeah, I would second that for sure. So next set of questions, actually, I will put it very quickly so that we don't run out of time necessarily. So any of the suggestions about studying in groups, some of the pros and cons, and then just like some of the important things to keep in mind when you work in groups, and then just
Yeah,
plagiarism.
I will just try to make it short. So working in group might be a great option for you if you need the peer pressure to focus on studying. Because I know
Sure.
some people like don't really want to study and they need students around them to study.
Yeah.
And also if you take science classes like math class, that you need a group of students to work on like one question, and it actually helps. So in that scenario, you might want to work in group.
Okay.
But at the same time, if you are like a student who can get distracted really easily, do not work in group, like just work on yourself.
Sure.
There's also one thing is if you just like the math class example, if you work in group and for example, I have the answers and I share with my friends and they actually like copy it, there's that plagiarism right there.
Yeah.
So plagiarism is like copying your friend's homework or copying the multiple choice answer that like the,
You
the
didn't try to do
paper.
on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
And also if you write something in your essay that is not your knowledge. So for example, if you write the CN Tower height, you definitely like, you
Okay.
don't know that. You have to research for that, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So you have to cite the sources. So for those students who don't know how to cite your sources, just Google U of A citation guideline.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a very interesting resource.
Or you can just go ahead and ask the professors. They're actually really happy to help you with that.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Jesse. That's actually very informative because working in groups and plagiarism is very important. So let's just switch gears to the next topic, which are actually resources and textbooks. This is what Angia will be helping us to talk about. So Angia, just let us know a bit briefly, what are some of the support that people could look into offices, or what are some of the key skills that like we could look up for writing?
Writing is very, very important. It's going to help you throughout your entire degree journey at undergraduate and graduate. And if you're thinking of doing a PhD, it's also going to help you there. So taking courses like writing studies and like paying attention, like understanding what skill sets you need to like write a research paper versus like a smaller assignment like type that someone can give you, right? Like if you're working at an internship and someone asks you to write up a research analysis, do you even know what that is? If in your lab, like someone asks you to write a lab report, can you write a professional lab report? Like all these things are really important. And like, there's obviously courses and there's also there's the Academic Success Center and they always hold a lot of sessions. And if you're getting their emails, like read the emails that you get from the University of Alberta, like that's really, really important. And there's like the student digest that comes out like every week on Tuesdays, I believe. Wednesdays, right, my bad. When they come out on Wednesdays, just read through them. I know it's like really, really long because there's like 20 to 30 like items on there.
Yeah.
But read that because it's really gonna help you like understand like what's going on campus. Like you'll find job opportunities, you'll find volunteer opportunities. You'll find that the Academic like Success Center is like hosting some event like how to write a thesis statement. And like there's a thesis statement, a conclusion, like how to write your body paragraph. So that's also very helpful.
Yeah, for sure.
For textbooks, there's a UAlberta bookstore, which you can order online, and there's ebook options too. So if you're not able to make it to campus, like up until like later in the year or like later in the semester, you can definitely use that. And you can use alternative sources. So like you can have like library books. Like if you're okay with like going to the library frequently, then you can like just borrow the textbooks from the library and just use them. Like let's say read a chapter or something, and then you're done. Like you could just return it back. And also the My UAlberta app is very, like it's a great resource also. You should download that, and like it's not only for textbooks. You can get like I found my roommates on that app. So there's people looking for housing. There's you can like post like which classes you're in just to like find out if there's anybody else in those classes. People can comment on your post, be like, hi, I'm also in stat 151. You want to study together or something? So you can meet friends that way. And there's also people like buying and selling books.
Yep.
So if they're like physical copies, like I guess you'd have to be in Edmonton for like you to pick that up. But there's also other people like who I guess would sell it, like, and they can, if you're willing to get it shipped and whatnot, you could just sort that out with like the person who's selling it.
Okay,
And yeah, that's
That-
about it.
that's very helpful. Thank you, Angio. So next up, we will be doing something very different. Let's just say we talk about studying, we talk about how to study, but where to study, right? So that question is actually for all three of you. What are some of your favorite spots, either libraries or spaces on campus?
I personally love studying at thesis. It's the center, like it's the science building. It's really massive. Like when you get to campus, like you see it, it's really hard to miss. And also another building I really like studying is ECA. And if you're in Lister, it's really close to you. So like you're in luck, right? You can like walk down the road towards the LRT, and it's a really pretty building. It has very many colors. And it has very many colors. And you can, there's like a lot of like random spaces to sit in. So like there's lectures halls too. But outside the lecture halls, there's like a nice table, the nice couch, so you can like sit with your friends and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, wow, thanks.
I guess my favorite space to study would be Saab. There's a bunch of like really cool spaces in there to actually sit and study. If you want to do some alone time, or if you want to work in groups, there's tables that you could use. There is this room which is called the silent room, in which it's just, you cannot really talk there, just doing like your own work there. And I did a lot of that throughout my PhD there. There's like quick access to food, which is good, and like there's washrooms around and all of that. So like it's the perfect spot if you want to concentrate and to like have a break and go for a coffee or for a hot chocolate, or like feel want to go for a snack. So it's perfect. Also like the Harry Potter room and the Rutherford Library is really cool too. You guys should check it out. It's really pretty.
Okay, thanks a lot, Fab. How about yourself, Jesse?
Well, as I said, I haven't really studied a lot on campus because I usually study myself.
Yeah.
But I usually go to the business library because they have like private table for you. So like you can just study yourself. You don't have to get distracted by other people.
That's fair. Thanks a lot, then. So let's just keep moving to our last two topics. So really quickly, Fab. So what are your tips for exam prep?
So for exam preparation, once again, like as some of the panelists said, make sure you read the syllabus and you know like what your timeline is. Very important from the very beginning. Get your eyes on your time management skills. If you don't know how to manage your time, you're gonna be in trouble at the end. So like make sure you know what your exams are happening. Put it in your schedule. Use technology. Use Google Calendar if needed, or like make a calendar on a whiteboard at home or whatever, but know where your timelines are. And I think that's very basic. Also, like, please avoid last minute study. Like that's terrible. Procrastinated to the last minute only lead to stress and anxiety, and we don't want that. So like make sure you have enough time and enough leeway to like study for all your tests and exams. And study from the very beginning. Just don't let everything for the last minute. If you have a exam coming up in like a month, so you do bits by bits. Like you don't have to do all of it at the end in the last day or two. But if you're good at cramming, well, that works for some people, but not for everybody. So be aware of that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I guess the last one is self-care is something which I'll talk about as well, but what would be one of your main things to talk about here about self-care?
So basically, I feel like mental health is something that we are talking constantly on campus. So we want you guys to be your self-advocates when it comes to your mental health and your well-being. So make sure that from the very beginning, you're not just focusing on academics, but also in your well-being. So make sure you are eating okay, make sure you are exercising, make sure you are connecting with people, with your family back in your country, make new friends, go for coffee. Like, it's not all about studying, it's also about enjoying the experience on university. So make sure you get that. And not just that, there's a bunch of resources that the university can provide you with in case of you, if you need like help working through your mental health issues or problems. So make sure you are aware of those resources. There is the University Health Center and the Counseling and Clinical Services and SUB. So make sure you familiarize yourself with those spaces if you ever need to like work on any issues, if you're like dealing with the stress or dealing with anxiety or dealing with imposter syndrome, which is something very common within students. So make sure you know those things. There's workshops or like sessions one-on-one with people if you want to. There's other resources like the Sexual Assault Center. There's the Peer Support Center if you need to talk to somebody and you're like really stressed and you need to just like unload to somebody, just go to SUB and talk to somebody. Talking is always good. There's also other resources like the Landing, which is undergrad and graduate student group. I think it's an undergrad group for LGBTQ plus community. So like if you want to connect with people on campus that are part of this community, please do so. And finally, but not all, the Office of the Student Ombuds, which is a service that campus provides. Basically, if you have any question about anything that has to do with policies on campus, they will definitely help you with it. And one last thing I will always say to students or like people that like are new to university is speak up. Just like self-advocate for yourself. If you don't understand something, if you're confused about something, just ask people.
For sure.
We're here to help you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Fab. That was actually the last slide that we had for you, because Fab went through all the resources on campus that are available here. So these are some of the links that you will be able to see once you get to campus and stuff like that. So yeah. And then we thank you everyone with listening to our first presentation. Thank you a lot, all our panelists, for joining us. And then we will be moving right on to the next presentation. So another thank you, I guess, would be for the Department of Academic Affairs. Thanks, Harry and Abigail, for bringing this presentation forward. Next up, we have Vice President Student Life, Safwan, for talking a bit about your social life here. We've talked about a bit about academics. Let's just talk about your success and like your social life. So what I'm going to do here is just open up one quick page. Oh, there's a prof joining us. But let me just change this around and then I will pause this and put the sound back on. And let me just share my screen again one more time. And Safwan should be able to talk a bit about here and then he'll share his screen again. Safwan, this is yours.
All right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, the academic department, for that lovely session. So now we're going to talk about the fun stuff, the social life in university. This is how we define our stay in university, right? How we have fun. So, and we're gonna move on to the next. I apologize. And how it's gonna work is that we're gonna show around some spaces on campus that are pretty fun. Then we'll talk about different clubs and associations around campus. Partying. I know all you guys want to know about that, so we'll get to that later. And just a few things to keep in mind. Spaces on campus. So I have a video prepared, and we have Fabrizio and Joel in the beautiful video to show you guys around.
So we should have this. You should be able to see if there's anything always popping up. Everyone, please just keep chatting with us in the background. And we're starting here. And don't forget to text us if you are unable to hear anything.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Hub.
And the first place we have is a convenience store. Pens for school, books for school as well. And yeah, so this is convenience store. That's a ATM machine if you want to get some cash. Yeah, we have some restaurants over here as well, and another bank over there. That's a emergency bank that we have over here. That's full on for the campus. And yeah, it's a fun experience so far. I'll hand it over to my co-partner over there.
Yeah, Hub Mall is basically the mall of university / residency as well. You can find anything you want here, from like food to your bag needs to like, as my friend said, convenience store. There's a bunch of things you can do here. You can come here with your friends, sit, have lunch, you know, like enjoy your time anyway.
Hey, this is the full library.
Yes, come in. The Rutherford Library is the largest library on campus. It also happens to be the second largest research library in the entire country. The collections and services here support study, teaching, and research in various faculties on the university. Lewis is located in the historical North Power Plant building here on campus. This is a perfect spot to come unwind after a really long, stressful day on campus, have a beer with a friend, like do some socializing. So make sure you come and check it out.
This is CAD. This is the only entrance we can actually get into so far. And so this is basically like the place where a lot of math students come to, and sciences as well. We also have the connection from here to the library, which is the common library. Let's just go inside.
Also, there's two options here in campus as well. There's a couple of restrooms, and we just opened up this Breakout Cafe here, and it's actually really nice. The space that you can use here, come and like hang out with your friends, or maybe if you want to do some studying. There's benches over there, and sometimes from time to time there's events here that happen throughout the year, so make sure you come and check it out. This is Sis's, and we're right in front of the main quad of campus. Follow us. So this is the main green area of campus. It's a great spot to come, hang out, you know, like if you're like a little stressed out or meet indoors in the building, come out, take the sun, have lunch outside. In the winter, you definitely should come do some snow angels here, maybe have some snowball fights. It's fun, it's a fun time, so come check it out too.
Hey, welcome to the building.
Let's come in.
We have a study room areas over here where we can just sit down and study. And if we go upstairs, let's go upstairs. Yeah, this is the main entrance of the house.
Just message everyone and be like, if the quality.
Store over there for Submart. You can just buy a few like books, pencils, and also a few snacks as well if you want to.
There's also a very cool space over there that you can use with a quiet space within Sub. And if you don't like being disturbed, that's the perfect place to come. If you want to like have access to food, but also to like questions and stuff, so you should check it out. Let's go this way. Last stop. This is the bamboo complex. The physical activities and wellness center. Let's come in.
So go inside by the complex one. This is the sports hall of fame. This is where all the old alumni sports athletes, ancient documents are being areas right now.
basketball courts in there. It's a really cool space. Come in, check it out. But this is the inside of the butter down. There's a racetrack, as I've already told you. In the middle area over there, they serve a bunch of different sports. There's volleyball drop-ins, there's soccer drop-ins, indoor soccer drop-ins. There's, I think, basketball happening in there as well. There is the intramurals, which is basically every single sport. If you have a team of people, you can sign up for that in the fall or in the winter, and it's a lot of fun. Just play sports. That's the way to go. And lifestyle center. So this is the gym at university. It's a two-story, fantastic gym that we have at the University of Alberta. So make sure you come and check it out if you are interested out in lifestyles. The university offer a bunch of other stuff. You'll also be aware of as the climbing wall and the same facility. There's two pools that you can access as well. There's squash courts as well, and there's many other facilities here that you can use. So make sure you come and check it out.
All right. We'll just present again and then so you can see this. And here we go.
All right. So kind of skipped there. So that was a short-ish video of all the different social areas that you have. Next up, clubs and associations. Clubs and associations are the best ways to connect with people all around campus. There's a club literally for everything. There's 450 plus of them. And if there isn't a club, well, you can start one. And the way to do it is super, super simple. Just go to Bear's Den and log in, and then you will see this page right here. And it's super, super easy to use. And you can find, like I said, any clubs and associations all over campus. Party in. All right. So don't party too hard. And there are a few things that I want you guys to keep in mind. Do party safely, right? Go to any party you want. Just make sure that you trust the people. You're always around someone that you know. And some of the places that you can kind of party is, of course, your own place, your friend's place. White Ave is a great place for nightlife. And if you want somewhere on campus, Dewey's, Room at the Top are also great options. Now, when we're drinking, these rules are super, super important. Please, I ask you, please be safe. So try and stay with the same group of friends. Have a DD. Having a DD is always nice. Eat. This is actually really, really important. Me personally, if I don't eat before doing any of these activities, it's a bad night. Please make sure you have, roughly how much you've had. It's a good way. Try and stick to one kind of alcohol. Try your best. I know it's hard, but try your best. Drinking games are fun, but keep it simple.
We're not promoting drinking here.
But
We're promoting safe culture.
Yeah. So whatever you do, just try and stay safe, okay? That's all I ask. And that's really it for my presentation, for my part. And I'll hand it over to Warren for working as a student.
Thanks, Safwan. So yeah, any questions that you have, always please just send them in the chat. We'll address all of those questions at the end so that we can go real quickly through our presentation. So I guess as an international student, we all know it's very important that yes, there is the academic side of things, there is a social side of things, but then there's also the financial aspect of this. I know that it's a difficult time for a lot of people, so working is something that maybe some students have been considering about, but I'll go through like a few tips of if you're considering working, just be very careful. So what I'll be going over for today will be some of the legal aspects, some general guidance, and then just volunteering if you're not working, and then just wellness and some resources. So full disclaimer, we're not legal advisors. So please check the website of Government of Canada. I've attached so many links in my presentation. So just check out the links. So yeah, just read out their legalities and the fine prints. So general guidelines from my perspective and from what I've read so far is once you have your social insurance number, so most of you, if you've come to Canada already, you might have already your SIN. You might have your Alberta Health Services card. So you can work up to 20 hours if you're working off campus, and then you might need a work permit if you're on a co-op term like me. But as usual, just double check with the ISS, so International Student Services, if there's any of your questions that are unanswered or you're not too sure about. It's always good to double check with them. Next up is, as I said, if you can't work, just volunteer. It's a great opportunity. In Canada, one of the biggest thing to learn about things is really to volunteer. Join clubs. Just volunteer with student projects. There's just so many of them. There are over 400 clubs at the U of A that you can join through Bears Den, and that's what Safwan was talking about earlier. One fun fact is actually Canadians meet their friends through volunteering. So if you have a similar interest to them, you can just go through there. Talking about volunteering, you could just join us. There are so many positions that you can join. So just go on the About Your ISA and then just fill out any of the positions that you can find there. Wellness. I know Fabrizio talked about this fairly in detail earlier, but this graph, I'm not sure how many of you have seen it before, but these are actually your motivation and financial levels throughout the year. When you're all starting the beginning of September, now is orientation. Your financials are up, your motivation is up. We all like, yeah, I'll ace this semester. But just reconcile with your emotions. It's very normal to just start dropping after you're done paying your tuition, when you're starting to work, or when you start hitting midterms in October. You can see how it starts dipping in October or November, and then December hits, you got your finals. So just be really careful about how you feel and what your emotions are. It's very important to keep in mind those four terms. Your stress, are you burnt out? How is your resilience right now? How are you able to bounce back from that December graph to January? You see how that curve goes up? This is how you will be able to test your resilience. When you're at your lowest, figure out how you can reconcile with your emotion, recognize your emotions, and just join any of the wellness supports that are available for you. And these have been talked about by Fab before in the academics and success in academics. So yeah, just keep those in mind. And here are some of the important resources. I know I've talked about it's important, like you can find a job, and here's where you can find the jobs. You can find it on Campus Bridge. This is one of the resources that we have online. You can just click on all the three links. I've made sure that if you go to any of these, you should be able to find any job essentially. Then there's Jobkin. Jobkin is a platform for all students in Edmonton. The postings are only for jobs in Edmonton for students usually. And then you have the UASU job board. If you have any questions, as usual, just contact info link. There's such a great resource to have at the U of A. And then you have Student Connect. So Student Services Center, you can just go there. Or you could even join the UAlberta switchboard. That one is also a great option. You just have to Google it and then it'll pop up. It's the alumni board actually. So you can just like figure out if you want a mentor, you're trying to see where you want to do, what you want to do after, you can always just post a question there and then they'll get back to you. Other tips and resources about work is the Career Center gives resume reviews and stuff like that. I know in G I talked a lot about these, so I won't go too much over it. Then there's the UAI, which is the University of Alberta International. They have an iWork session, which you can just click on there. I've already linked it. You can go there, and then career fairs and events. Those are some of the main events created by career fairs. And then finally, LinkedIn. There's so many people who are not using the potential of LinkedIn. I'm not trying to advertise for it, but personally coming from a background of working with on a co-op term, so many HRs just come look at your profile before like an interview, or you can just go look up the profile of an HR manager before you go into your interview, for instance. So these were my tips and tricks for you about working on campus. So know what you're feeling. Know, is it important for me to work right now or not? Am I able to manage my course load? Am I able to manage my extracurriculars? Because we've talked about academics, which are very important. Then we've talked about social life, because you'll need those two as your support systems as you're going for university. And finally, we've talked about working. So consider all these things before you're starting your degree. I really hope that all these three presentations were helpful. I know that they were very quick, but we will keep moving forward because I know we have a few things coming up after this. So I'll pass it back to Safwan for any of the rest of the event. So we have some questions, and then we have a very quick Kahoot, because we mentioned that we had a prize to win. So this is where you'll be winning your prize essentially. I'll be stop sharing my screen, and then you will be able to see new Kahoot soon. So I'll stop my share here, and then I'll mute myself. And Safwan will take over from here.
Yep. So we'll have Kahoot shared on your screens momentarily. While that's happening, I'll explain exactly what we're doing. So there's going to be a short Kahoot game. Have fun with it. It's mostly stuff like just general knowledge stuff about the university. And we do have prizes for the top 3 winners of Kahoot. So if you go to our store, you will see exactly what those prizes are, but I will mention them here. First place will get a U of A branded hoodie. Second place will get a U of A branded crew neck. And third place will get a gift card. So have fun, guys. Once the Kahoot is up, we'll let everyone join. We'll give it a little bit of time so everyone's ready. And then we'll start playing.
Okay, I guess everyone can see the screen right now. You should be able to join the Kahoot game in a second. We're just loading the game pin. So for everyone who's never used Kahoot before, what you just do is just go on kahoot.it and then just type 68132. I've seen about 9 people, 10, 12. We can have up to 200 people join here, but it'll be nice to see everyone join. These questions are very general, so just enjoy, honestly.
For those top 3 winners, we will contact you on through chat, and we will try and get your email. Once we have your email, we'll send it out. If it doesn't work, do tell us, because we want to make sure we have the right person and everything.
We don't want to send your gift to someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah. Actually, so just message us in the chat, and then we'll be able to help you with it. Nice. So we are 100 people here. It's beautiful. As we're saying, these are very easy questions. Don't worry too much about it.
All right, so we're going to start in, I would say, 1 minute. So join. I take that back. 5 seconds. We will be starting very, very soon. So please join. We will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kahoot!
There's a lot of good places to eat. Where can you go? Well, actually, there's by eating, I think they meant where are some of the stores that you can get. So in Hub, there's so many restaurants, while in CSIS, you have Starbucks. So next question. Let's see. And who's in the lead? So in the lead, we have Emma. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. So next up, we have 15 questions total. What is ISAF? And what is ISAF? It's very simple. There's only 2 options. So yeah. 157, 158. I think we have most people responded. It's actually the fee that Chimpete was talking about in the beginning. So it's the $6 fee that we were talking about for the referendum. So don't forget to fill out the survey. Thank you. Next. Nice. Emma is still up. Keep it up. Next question is multi-select. You can choose a lot of these. Several answers are actually correct, so don't worry too much. Where can you meet animals on campus? Fun fact, when you'll be in classes, you'll have maybe some Kahoots or some events. But yeah, most animals actually are like, you could see them like anywhere, but like in GSB, it's like not actually a thing. So yeah, it's like 2 indoors or like 2 inside. But yeah, let's keep moving forward. GSB is actually General Services Building. So yep. Keep moving. Multi-select again. So where can you find clubs to join? There's a lot of options here. Same thing. Multi-select and hint. This was on my presentation. It was on staff one's presentation as well. Nice. Good job, everyone. There was Club Square and Bear's Den. So fun fact for everyone, you will be having a lot of opportunities to join any clubs in the coming week with Week of Welcome. So which one is not an acronym in one of the buildings on campus? The answer was SAF just because his name is actually Safwan, so SAF. But everything else was actually something. So Hub, Housing Union Building, and then some Student Union Building. Who can help you with all your accommodations on campus? That's very... By accommodation, I think it's very important to understand what accommodation means. It's helping you figure out study stuff or anything like physical capacities and stuff like that.
I think it's important.
So yeah, so Cameron is a library, and then the other one was Tim Hortons, which a coffee place. So yeah, accessibility services, of course. So which one of these services are available at the U of A? Let's go see it. That one was on my presentation. Just an FYI, a lot of these answers are correct, so don't worry too much about it. Just one of them is incorrect. Indeed. Indeed is actually not the U of A, but everything else is correct. Good job, everyone. Next up is, let's go. UV and Emma is the backup with Kepling second. What is the largest library on campus? Don't forget, that one is actually the second largest research library in Canada. So our largest library on this campus is the second largest in Canada. Nice, it's Rutherford. And fun fact about it, there was, they dubbed Harry Potter in it, one of the movies. That's why it's called Harry Potter Room. Okay, 6 more questions. Let's go quickly. How many faculties are there on campus? The correct answer is 18. Yes, I agree. There's like a lot of them, so it's fair that it's a split. Good job, UV, Kepin, and BT. So which among the following has a fossil on display? I think by fossil, it's skeleton, if you're wondering. It's a gigantic dinosaur, and yeah, I forgot the exact name of it. It has fins. Yes, like one of those swimming ones. Let's see this. Once you come to campus, you'll see it. It's actually very nice. And 4 last questions. Let's go. Can you plagiarize? Like, yeah, you can. Maybe you can't. Good. It's my jam, you know? Yeah. Okay, hope everyone's got that one right. Oh my God. It's okay. Okay. I hope you put this as a joke, but you can't plagiarize in university. So let's keep moving forward.
We'll have to talk to you about it.
If you want to have a conversation, we can have that. Multi-select. Which of them provides academic support? I believe Fab was the one who mentioned all of these sources. So that was in the first presentation we had. Nice. Yeah, it's the 2 of them. It's the Decima Robinson Center, which is for math, and the Academic Success Center, which is just by the campus food bank. Ooh, Kepin made it. Ooh, let's go. Which one of them is related to sports?
Subways.
Subway importance.
Subway. Definitely what sports is.
Okay, we'll get this quickly, and then we have something else planned for you right after. It's Van Vliet, short for VVC. Okay, true, false. 2 last ones. Mental health is very important. It's very important, as I mentioned in my presentation, because mental health at the end of the day is what keeps you moving forward. Okay, last question. Which building is not a camp? Oh, my bad. That one was already done before. So we'll just skip that one, but you can still answer it. Staff. Nice. At least people learn, but that's good. So let's see who's on the podium. Oh, Gerard, I believe, is 3rd. Kepin is 2nd. And first is, drum rolls, UV. Congrats, UV. Congrats, Kepin. And congrats, Jared. Please just message us in the chat and we will get to you after that. I'll hand it over to Salfwan now.
Oh, it's already unmuted. Apologies. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun playing the Kahoot game. We are currently contacting you guys. Am I correct? For the 3 winners? Awesome, awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed the topics that we covered today. And we had a lot of fun doing this for you guys. But it's not over yet. We still have one more thing left. And before we get into it, I would like to say that the ISA is really, really happy to be here to help you guys out. And one way that you can help us as students is to fill out the survey. It is on our website, isa.ualberta.ca/survey. There, you guys can voice your opinions on how you guys feel about the ISAF, which is the International Students Association fee. Not federation. So taking a few minutes of your time, just doing that would help us greatly. Then we will know exactly what you guys want and how you guys want it. So thank you. We have also invited a guest from the Royal Bank of Canada, RBC, to give a short presentation of what new students should consider while they're banking. Is everything working fine? Yeah. All right. Please introduce yourself and you can take it away.
Hello and welcome everybody. First, I want to say welcome to Canada and welcome to beautiful Edmonton, Alberta. My name is Chris Zhang. I'm the team leader of RBC on campus at UFA location. We are located in the center of the Hub Mall, unit number 906. We are the only Big Five banks who have a physical location on campus, and we are here to help you with all your banking needs, all your questions. Even though you don't have RBC account, you are more than welcome. Just come to our branch to chat with us, to have some fun. 10 years ago, I was one of you. I was an international from China. Then I spent my 4 years at UFA, and I definitely miss it a lot. That's probably the best time of my life. After graduation, I started my own business. 2018, joined RBC. I met lots of really inspirational people here, like my friend and coworker Brian Wong, who's actually in the call today as well. What our team loves to do right now is to empower students and youth on the basic of financial literacy and help students with their career development. So to start off, I just want to ask you a quick question before we showing you all the interesting content. What percentage of Canadians do you think were born outside of Canada? You can use the chat function in the Zoom. Okay, really close. Next page, please. So actually the answer is 1 out of 5 Canadians are actually born outside Canada. That's like 20% of Canadians. Canada is a really multicultural country and it's a country of newcomers and immigrants. We are so proud of it. That's why RBC put lots of time, effort, and attention to make newcomers' life easier in Canada. So when the school started on September the 1st, you walk around the campus, you went to all the lectures, you will see UFA is, you will see all the people from all over the world, from India, from China, Somalia, Dubai, UK, Cuba, Mexico, all over the world. Next page, please. So before you came to Canada, you probably never heard about mortgage, because I know some of the country people prefer buy the house in cash. You probably never seen snow before if you are from a top country like India, like Thailand, Indonesia. You probably never ski or snowboard before. But here in Edmonton, in Canada, it's a cold place. So make sure you have some fun during winter time, still exercise, ski, snowboarding, they are both really great exercise for you. Also, make sure you have a thick jacket just to keep you warm and keep your temperature. Next page, please. So let's take a look of the Canadian banking system. Again, I was from China. The banking system in China is so different from Canada. In China, we all use, there's a program called WeChat. So we can use the WeChat to pay all the bills, transfer money to friends, making purchase. But in Canada, people more rely on credit card and debit card. So the first, definitely the bank accounts, like a checking account, is more for day-to-day use. That should be the first account you set up in Canada. Second, saving. Saving is for the money you are not using day-to-day. As saving account, you can accumulate higher interest than a checking. US account, really obvious. You can hold US currency within Canada. Number two, accessing your money. There are so many ways to access your money here in Canada. For example, you can use your debit card. That's like the key to your bank accounts. No matter where you are, it gives you convenient and secure access to your money. You can also use ATM, automatic teller machine. With the debit card, you can make withdrawal, you can deposit your money, you can pay your bills with the ATM. If you prefer digital channels, you can also use online banking or mobile app on your device. Number three, understand your credit. So most of you probably don't have a credit card right now. Building a good credit history in Canada is super important, as your credit history is like a reflection of your ability to borrow money in Canada. If you are applying for any kinds of credit, like a car loan, like a mortgage, even a loan to start your business, many different people may need to access your credit history, including your bank, your potential landlord, even a phone company. So because this is your first access to the credit in Canada, most of the banks can offer you an unsecured credit card without any credit check or without any credit history required. So definitely credit cards like super important in Canada. Make sure you pay all the bills on time and to maintain a really good credit history. Loans, line of credit, auto financing, those are for the major purchases. Like if you plan to buy a car, buy a boat, motorcycle, that's the time you will need a loan. Number five, mortgage. That's a way to pay for your house in the future over a period of time. It's like a long-term loan. From the bank, we use the home as a security, and the time frame is from 15 years to 30 years. Number six, insurance. There are so many insurance in Canada. So most of banks can offer you life insurance, critical illness, and disability insurance. Number seven, investment. There are so many different kinds of investment vehicles and government registered account, such as TFSA. That stands for tax-free saving account. It's an investment account that any money earned on the investment is tax-free. So for example, if you have a stock in the TFSA, for all the capital gain, all the dividend, you don't need to pay any tax to the government. GIC stands for Guaranteed Investment Certificate. It's a lower risk investment, offer you a guaranteed rate of return. So if you have some spare money, you don't want to touch it in like 1 or 2 years, GIC can be a really safe place to save the money. RESP, that stands for Registered Education Saving Plan. This can help you put some money aside for your children's education in the future. RSP stands for Registered Retirement Saving Plan, can help you put some money aside for your future retirement. Next page, please. So there are different ways to bank. The easiest way is from the online banking or mobile app. And RBC is the largest bank in Canada. We have the largest branch networks in the country. We have more ATMs than any other financial institutions. Just at UFA, we have 2 ATMs in the Hub Mall and one at the Student Union building. We can also connect you with different advisors, specialists who can help you with your individual goal and need. We also have language line, can speak over 200 languages, which include French, Arabic, Mandarin, Cantonese, Korean, Hindu, and more. So for those time you want to speak your first language, RBC is always here to help you. You can also use our telephone banking support, ATMs. So at RBC, our hope is to make your life easier. It's always easy to manage your money. So from here, I'm going to pass the microphone to my colleague, Brian. So Brian will introduce the RBC Newcomer Advantage Package.
Awesome. Hey, guys. So as Chris mentioned, my name is Brian. I'm one of the banking advisors here at the University on campus. First of all, I just want to say thank you to ISA for having us here today. Sounds like you guys got a lot of great information for starting your lives here. I know how disorienting it can be coming to a new country and having so many different things to pick up, but it's good to know that you guys have support networks like the ISA to help keep you guys in a good direction there. Quickly, I'm just going to touch on what RBC offers for newcomers here in Canada if you guys are looking to get set up financially with us here. So for the newcomer promotion, we have for our international students, we have our RBC Advantage account, which is free as long as you're a student here in Canada. So that account includes unlimited transactions, normally has a fee of $11.95, but would be free for you guys as long as you're enrolled in classes. Additionally, with that program, we offer a $1,000 unsecured credit card as long as you've arrived within your first year in Canada. With the credit card there, as Chris mentioned, they are very valuable for helping build up your credit. I know that they have a lot of potential, but also put you in debt and get charged interest, but that's really what we focus on, is making sure we're giving you guys advice on how to manage them properly. Because starting to establish yourself with your credit score really opens up a lot of options if you decide to stay here in Canada. So definitely worth considering for you guys. If you want more details, feel free to stop by and chat with us. Whether or not you bank with us, we're always happy to give you guys some advice on banking in general, even if it's not with RBC products. If you just have curiosities about how things work here in Canada, you can always come and visit us. As Chris mentioned, he gave our address at the start there for where we are in Hub Mall, right in the middle, just across from where the mailboxes are in Hub, right at the little T intersection there. So there's a little QR code that does have our virtual business card. So if you ever want to grab that information, it'll have our direct phone numbers and emails on there. For me, Chris, and then also one of our other team members, Katie, who is also not on the call here, but she's a U of A alumni as well, originally from Korea. So yeah, that's pretty much most of our information. If anyone has any questions, we'd love to help go over them. Again, you can just reach out to us and we'd be able to go over any of that with you guys there.
Thanks a lot, Chris and Brian. Thanks a lot for joining us and just like helping so many of those international students figure out what banking looks like in the beginning before opening an account, I guess. What we'll do moving forward right now is just continuing with our program. For those of you who are still here, we have 5 more minutes in our program, like our official program. After that, you're most welcome to stick around or just leave if you have to leave. I understand that some people are joining us from different parts of the world. So what right now, what I just did was posted a link in the group chat, in the chat, my bad, to join all the regional groups. We've talked about clubs being available on campus. So here we were able to contact about a few, like 67 organizations who represent, who I guess are cultural/regional groups on campus. So you can just hop on the link that I just sent you, and then they'll be available until 2 p.m. So you can stay with us until like 1 p.m. if you want, and then go with them for another hour. Otherwise, you're most welcome to stay behind and just talk to us and ask us any questions, because behind me we have a lovely panel for the rest of this event. And then, so just send us all of your questions and then we'll be replying to you directly through here. And then at 1 p.m, what I'll do is I'll let everyone ask your question directly to everyone. So I'll remove like the security option. But yeah, right off the bat, does anyone have any question? And don't forget, RBC is also part of this. So yeah. And don't forget, RBC is also part of the panel. So if you have any financial questions, just fire it right away to RBC as well. You can do that. So I'll just make that. Yeah, I believe Chris is a co-host. So Chris should be able to take in any questions. So the first question that I got here already is, I got to know from the university website from the last date for admission deferral is the first. Study permit as in person. Okay, so in terms of any other questions regarding to immigrations, unfortunately, we can't answer them because, as I said in the beginning, we are not necessarily legal advisors. So I posted the link in the presentation. Feel free to go into that presentation once we post it right after the event. Thanks for your question, though. Can we join and leave clubs anytime we want? Yes, that's a thing. I guess, does anyone wants to talk about any club? Can we join/leave clubs to anytime we want? Yeah, Fab?
I guess I can talk from like the sports clubs.
Yeah.
At the Bambleed, there's many different kinds that you can join. I'm personally part of the squash club. There's usually like a small fee associated with it, and that you paid at the Bambleed when you join the club. They usually run for like the entire semester, so you join at the beginning and then you go all the way till the end of the term. And I don't know if some of you have experience with other non-sports clubs on campus, but there's various of those.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's important to know whether, as I said, you know your emotions and know your capacity. You can join any clubs. Some clubs have fees, some clubs don't have fees. I'm not trying to advertise any club right now, but for instance, like numbers that I already know, for instance, the Taekwondo club, for instance, as I mentioned, that was one of my fun facts. I believe like our club, for instance, is like a $14 fee, $20 fee. Don't quote me on that yet, because fees are not set by every club the same way. So there is a fee per semester that you can try to have. But the fees are really important because they help you have like other type of events, like where there's food and stuff like that. So that's why usually clubs have like funds like that, or even like competitions and stuff. But yeah, thanks for the question.
There's also we are ISA, but it's also other clubs or regional groups. So like I know, for example, of LASA, which is a Latin American Student Association, but there's a lot of those also on campus. So found your little community of other people that from your own country or region, and that will be fun to do as well.
Yeah, thanks, Fab.
Just to add on, so ISA is a representative association. So technically you're binded to us forever.
Just kidding.
We're just kidding, but you can't technically leave ISA. We do represent you, and we will keep doing so until you graduate. Don't worry. It's not like we're gonna hunt you down when you're 60. Don't, I won't do that. Promise.
But yeah, any other questions for ourselves or Chris?
Oh, Warren, there's a few questions sent to me through the chat. So I'm just gonna answer through the microphone, I think. The first question is it possible to open an account at Hammo location? The answer is yes. Even though we don't have the wicket, but we are open to open accounts, credit card, investment, all the stuff. We still do the same thing as other traditional branches. The second question is it possible to apply for credit card or debit card from outside Canada? The answer is no, because due to RBC policy, you have to come to Canada physically to open the account or credit card.
Okay. So also all the questions, please just send them to me. It's a lot easier that way, or like just send them to Chris. But if they're financial related, just ask Chris directly, or you can just ask me. I think it's easier for me to moderate this. Anyways, just send all the questions here, and then I'll send them to Chris and things like that. Okay. So moving forward, the next question we have here is, can I enter HubRes? Yes, technically, university is open. I don't have the building hours with me, but always type. You can just Google in the on the university calendar or like operations, and then just check it out there. They'll say when hub closes during the weekend, as well as other university buildings. And then the other one that I had was any questions? Oh, I guess one question here. There were two important updates. That was from. Okay. And then I'll answer the next question. Oh, I see some of my department members are here. Love it. Hi, I'm arriving on September 13. Yeah, so okay. One tip that I have for you is if you're arriving later in the semester, reach out to your profs already on e-class. Like you'll see already who your prof is. Just let them know that I won't be available to come in already. So maybe are there any accommodations for me? So because I know that one of my department members, for instance, was going to arrive like later. So this is what they're going to do is the profs are going to be able to accommodate like midterms and stuff like that. So just have a conversation with your prof, and then you'll be able to know. Okay, next one up is NFL rather than what will happen if I take 3 and then to cover the other 2 subjects. So I got to know that we can have 3 subjects in the fall term rather than 5. So I would love to know what will happen if I take 3 courses in terms to cover my other 2 subjects. Essentially for courses, first thing again, go to the registrar's office or like anything that is not necessarily us, because those are more like academic focus, which would involve like I guess our involvement, or I guess Hardy, you have like anything on that. But from my perspective, I'm pretty sure that you just have to contact the administration and then let them know, is it okay for me to just take 3? Just be mindful that you should drop, if you're trying to drop courses, drop them before the withdrawal deadline. Otherwise, you'll get like a W on your transcript. But yeah, just contact any academic advisors. Anything you have to add, Hardy, or
I
Jesse?
have one. You just have to at least you have to keep the courses to keep your international student status. If you're a grad student, you need at least 3 courses to keep your international student status. And yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go after that.
you can just always contact international student services and their advisors if you have any questions, because you always want to maintain your full-time status sometimes, depending on your student permit. Okay. How many clubs do you recommend joining if you can join multiple ones? Do any one of you want to talk about that one? I can answer it if.
And I guess I would recommend be mindful of how many classes you're taking and what your workload is.
Yeah.
So if you have if you know that you can manage all your workload and still join 2 or 3 clubs, that should be fine. But if you know that you're gonna be a little bit tight on time, just join one and then go with that one for the semester. That's my recommendation there.
Yeah. So next up is the question about transit. As of now, we haven't gotten the new transit option. So you can all right now use your UPass, like your one card. Once you have your one card, you can go in any transit system and then be able to travel until we get the U card, the R card. This is like the transit system. So just have your one card on you at all times. Hope I answered the question of one person who had. Okay, yeah.
I
that's
saw a
okay.
question earlier, if I can take.
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
There was a question on how will you access the links for the Zoom. It will all be available on the e-class, and the professor will be sharing it with you on e-class within 2-3 days before the class starts. And all you will be added, if you are enrolled in that course, you will be directly seeing all the information on the e-class page. So keep checking the e-class page. Everything you need will be there.
Yeah, thanks, Hardy. And then someone asked me about the regional groups meeting. So what you just need to do is just go on our website, and then you'll find the link for the, yeah. So /welcome. Yeah. So ISA /welcome. You'll be able to see it once you go on our website. So next one is it possible for graduate students to enroll on a football team? I wonder if this is an intramural sports question or more so like a clubs question, but I'll try to answer that, and then I'm pretty sure Fab would love to answer that question too. From my experience, you can join any clubs that you want if they're not like a varsity club group, I guess, if they're not a university team. So clubs, there's option as intramural sports, so campus community recreation. There are the leagues which are starting next week, I believe. Enrollment's open already right now. So just type IM leagues. I will type that in the chat for everyone right now. IM leagues, and you can just sign up on that. Just Google this, and then you'll be able to find everything up here. Other question now that we have, let's see. Can I start removing this file? Okay, I read that the RBC Advantage account. I will just send that right to Chris so that Chris knows what the question is, and maybe, oh, I don't know why this is not copy pasting. I know there's a lot of questions for you, so around. So if anyone wants to stick around or want to leave, I totally understand. Oh, for some reason I can't copy paste this. This is weird. Yeah. The question is about the RBC Advantage. So this question is more so towards RBC. What you can do is just contact Chris. It's a lot easier. And then Chris will be able to help you with this. Next one up here that we have is doing fall semester online. Yeah, I'm just reading for like, there's quite a few questions regarding like meal plans and stuff, and as well as taking classes online. So as of now, we, as I said, we are not like the university ourselves. So just go through, just stay updated with like academic, like any advisors. They'll be able to like help you and stuff like that, unless you have anything to add on that, I guess. For people who are coming online first and then.
So I feel like you should stay connected with your coordinator for your department. They will have most of the information you will need for in terms of your academics, your courses, your withdrawal timelines, your deferral times. So just make sure that you know who your coordinator for your department is or for your school is, and then be in contact with them. They will be able to provide you direct answers in regards to your particular program.
Okay, I got a very interesting. That one's a very quick question. What are the gym options and the prices at the U of A? That one is if you're already paying your tuition fees and you're in person, they're all available in your tuition fees. So don't worry too much unless you want to follow up on that one. In terms of grocery stores on campus, there are no grocery stores, but let's just say that there are some stores like Varsity Store, which is in Hub, and you have like every item that you need to buy there. But otherwise, you have stores off campus like
There's
No
also
Fuel.
Submart, I think.
There's
and
Submart.
They also have like a few available veggies and fruits.
Yeah.
Not like a full grocery store, but you can find some veggies and fruits in there.
Yeah, for sure. Let's keep going. Here is brief summary of okay. Okay, how to get the medical dental plan. So this one, does anyone want to answer that one? I guess,
I can add with the graduate students.
yeah, for grads, yeah, you can add for the grad students
So
already.
for the grad students, the GLC offers a additional health, dental and dental plan.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can, if you wish, you can drop out of that, but it will be already included. If there is no withdrawal deadline, if you want to, if you don't want to be in that plan, but for grad students, GLC offers the additional dental plan, which is really nice. You have a lot of options.
Yeah, for sure. And then on the undergrad side of things, it's the same thing. You have the option to take it. It's already included, so you don't have to worry about, oh, do I have to look it up? Do I have to pick something up? You don't really have to do that. Otherwise, if you did your campus check-in, so with at Tele Center, they would have told you you can receive the Alberta Health Services insurance. Health plan. So that one is okay. You can just go there and then get all your information there. So a lot of your questions here.
Also,
actually,
just to add up on top of that, there are, I think there's one like dental clinic on campus.
Yes.
That you can directly go and check, and they all directly linked with university, so they all the fees will directly go to university.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I know we have quite a few more questions and some of your questions aren't answered yet, but for folks who want to stick around or are trying to leave, please check out the regional groups. They're there for you. So if you're interested in connecting with any of them, please go check our website. They will be there for all of you, and this is the link to where you can go find that. And then the recording for this meeting will actually be found on our website. So should be easy to find as well. Let's see, what other questions do I have here? Okay, I think I saw one more question regarding scholarships and stuff like that. Usually, you can always have more information on the website, so don't worry too much about that one. I guess a lot of your questions can be answered through through the website. One interesting question, I guess, here for residents was, can first-year students live in Hub? So that one is a yes for this year. It used to be only upper year students, but this year, yes. Okay, so people who are joining intramural sports, you will be assigned a random team later. Unless you had something else to add to that one. I think a lot of the questions are mostly. Oh, does anyone want to answer this question? In winter, are classes called off due to weather conditions?
Not recently.
Personal experience, never happened.
Like it has to be like there's snow to like you cannot leave your home basically, but otherwise you have to show up.
Yeah, but thanks for the question though. It's a valid concern. And then do we have a nursery on campus?
And kids care?
I believe you're talking about
For kids,
For the kids,
yeah.
Yeah.
except there is one.
yeah.
And
so
Sub and also in Hub, I think.
we have one in Hub as well. So a daycare, if you're talking about a daycare, yes, we do have a daycare on campus. We have two of them actually. Is a phone number required to register for SIN? I'm not too sure about that one. You would have to to check just check the website again. Okay, of course. Any other questions? Thanks a lot for coming, everyone. This is nice to see a lot of people around here. I am not sure I can answer that one, but let's see if our panel can. I'm a self-fund student. Can we change it to full fund later and how?
If you're a grad student, if you find a supervisor, then you can change it to an MSc program after you have completed the course requirement, but it is completely up to your supervisor and department to convert that for grad students. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What Harry said. Is there a minimum attendance requirement for in-person courses? Nice question, but I think, does anyone want to answer that one?
I guess like it depends of the course. So like if you're a quick learner and you don't need to go to classes, like it's all up to you. Like it's fine, you don't need to go, but like you will have to learn the material to make to actually go and do midterms and finals. Some classes you actually need to attend, and there's like a participation class grade that you have to get. So like you might have to go to most of classes or all of them if you want to get full credit for those. So it just depends on the class.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. And then how to change major in Augustana. This one, same thing. You can just contact an academic advisor.